Noted Tesla investor estimates 10,000 Cybertruck deliveries in 2023. January 19, 2023. The past year has been challenging for Tesla, despite the company's efforts to end 2022 on a solid note. Vehicle deliveries fell short of expectations. Elon Musk's activities on Twitter have also made him more polarizing than ever. Tesla stock took a deep dive over the year as well, ending 2022 with a 65% loss. But 2023 could be better for Tesla. The company has announced an Investor Day in March, which is expected to be an event announcing some of Tesla's plans and strategies for the future. This year could also be one for the books for Tesla due to the Cybertruck. At least according to Tesla investor and the future fund managing partner Gary Black in comments to The Street. Black noted that he believes Tesla would start Cybertruck deliveries in late 2023. As for the ramp of the all-electric pickup truck, Black estimates that Tesla could accomplish 10,000 deliveries this year. These numbers, according to the Wall Street veteran, could help Tesla achieve about 1.9 million vehicle deliveries in 2023. While Black's estimates may seem extremely optimistic, preparations for the Cybertruck's production have been ongoing in Gigafactory, Texas for some time now. Tesla's Q3 2022 update letter hinted at the Cybertruck's progress, with the document noting that the vehicle is already in the tooling phase. In the succeeding earnings call, Elon Musk commented that Tesla was on the final lap for the Cybertruck. Apart from the Cybertruck, Black also noted that Tesla's leadership should start transitioning from extremely aspirational goals to optimistic but more realistic ones. In 2022, Tesla noted that it was aiming for about 50% growth, but the company ended the year posting 40% growth instead. A growth of 40% in last year's environment would have been extremely impressive, save for the fact that the company's guidance was so much higher. As noted by Black, he would love to see the Tesla board respond to what has happened to the stock. He also stated that the Tesla board needs to come up with more realistic growth rate like 35%, not 50%. Source: reposted and summarized from Maria Marano at TeslaRT.com. My take: the initial Cybertruck ramp-up will be slow, but once Tesla reaches their stride, look out. Woman sure Tesla Model 3 runs on gas is determined to fill it up. January 19, 2023. Despite the electric vehicle boom that we've been witnessing over the past few years, EV adoption is still in its early infancy. And that explains why some people are still adjusting to this new reality. Electric cars are as old as the automobile itself and quickly rose to popularity in the early 20th century, making up a third of all vehicles by 1900. However, by the mid-1930s they went extinct due to a combination of factors, the most important of which was the rise of gasoline-powered cars, which were much cheaper and offered significantly longer range. Almost a century later, the electric vehicle has made a spectacular comeback, with Tesla laying the foundation in 2012 with the launch of the Model S, but some people are still having a hard time processing the change taking place in the auto industry. For example, we still come across videos of people trying to fill up their EVs with gasoline on a regular basis. However, this particular one may be the most hilarious of all. We're not sure whether this is a prank or not. If it is, the people in the video are very good actors, but judging by the obstinacy of the two women to find a gas cap on the Tesla Model 3, we're inclined to believe the video is genuine. Watch more videos of gas station fails. Watch this guy's numerous humorous failed attempts to gas up a Tesla Model 3. Forget trying to gas up a Tesla. This act of bagging gasoline is nuts. Shot by a man waiting in line at a gas station. The video starts when he notices the Model 3 pulling up at the pump. Two young women get out of the car, and the driver pops open the front hood and quickly takes a look under it to locate the gas cap. Unfazed by the absence of such a thing, she grabs the fuel nozzle, much to the bewilderment of other gas station customers. After about a minute of talking and looking at the Model 3's frunk, the women decided the gas cap must be somewhere else, so they moved to the back of the car, very close to the area where the charging port is located. At that point, the man doing the filming finally decided to intervene and let them know the Tesla didn't need gasoline but electricity. What happened next is hilarious, but we won't spoil it for you. Suffice to say that despite the man's explanations, the women still tried to fill it up using the windscreen washer fluid tank. Source: reposted and summarized from Dan Mihalescu at InsideEVS.com. My take: is this for real or a social media prank? What do you think? Tesla China average daily sales increased 76% after price cuts. January 19, 2023. Data from China Merchants Bank International (CMBI) has suggested that Tesla saw a significant increase in retail sales in China recently. The boost in sales can be attributed to price cuts on the Model 3 sedan and Model Y crossover that were implemented earlier this month. Tesla saw an increase in sales in China during the second week of January, spanning the 9th to the 15th. The bank's data suggests that the average daily sales for the period was 76% higher than the same period in 2022. Overall, CMBI estimates that a total of 12,654 vehicles were sold over the period. Tesla's performance bodes well for its recovery as one of China's most notable electric vehicle makers, especially considering the rise of the BEV and hybrid market in China. As noted in a report from Reuters, electric and hybrid vehicle sales in the country rose 36.5% in the same week that overall retail auto sales in the country dropped 14.5% year-over-year. Tesla China has not issued a comment about CMBI's recent data on its sales. However, company executives have previously noted that Tesla's price adjustments were not really a response to the performance of other automakers in the Chinese market. Thus, following the recent price adjustments, Tesla China's vehicle costs could very well become quite stable. In the past, Tesla has made several larger price adjustments due to external factors that have had an impact on costs. For example, when we became a domestic car maker, the price naturally decreased compared to a pure import. At least the tariff was saved by 15%. For example, after our supply chain stabilized, it would definitely be lower than before when it was shipped from abroad. Tesla's supply chain localization rate is now 95%. So theoretically, there is not much room for improvement. Therefore, I think after this price adjustment, the price should be relatively stable, Tesla VP Grace Tao said. Source: reposted and summarized from Maria Morano at TeslaRT.com. My take: Tesla has dropped the hammer. With these price cuts, and every other auto company is in trouble. Plug-in car sales reached 51% share in December 2022 in the Netherlands. January 19, 2023. Passenger car sales in the Netherlands decreased in December and in the full year of 2022. But electrification continues to rise, reaching very solid levels. According to EV volumes data, shared by Jose Pontes, 15,757 new plug-in cars were registered last month, which is roughly 32% less than a year ago. The share of rechargeable cars out of the total volume amounted to 51%, which is a pretty strong result, although not as good as in December 2021 when it was 65%. The final month of the year was especially good for all-electric cars, which with roughly 13,600 registrations noted a 44% market share. New plug-in car registrations, BE versus 13,644% share. PHE versus 2,207% share. Total, 15,757. Down 32% and 51% share. Plug-in electric car sales in the Netherlands December 2022. In 2022, more than 107,000 new passenger plug-in electric cars were registered in the Netherlands, which is over 12% more than in 2021. Over 95,000 and about 35% of the total market compared to 30% a year ago. BE versus about *70,723% share. PHE versus about 36,912% share. Total, 107,562 up 12% and 35% share. We assume that in 2023, plug-in car sales will further increase, although it's hard to forecast anything. Model rank. One of the biggest surprises of December was a very high number of Tesla Model Y deliveries, which translated into 2,296 new registrations and first place not only among electric cars but also overall, regardless of the powertrain type. Another interesting thing is that the next 5 positions in December were taken by the Volkswagen Group's electric cars. Audi Q4 e-tron, Cupra Born, Audi e-tron, Volkswagen ID.5 and Volkswagen ID.4. Nonetheless, The best-selling plug-in car in the country in 2022 happened to be a plug-in hybrid, the Chinese Lynk & Company 01 Fei V, which noted 5,847 units total. The second best-selling rechargeable car was the Skoda Enyaq iV 5,467, while the Tesla Model Y was third thanks to the surge in December at 3,892 units. Top sellers last month: Tesla Model Y 2,296, Audi Q4 e-tron 1038. The top plug-in car brands in the Netherlands in 2022 were Volvo 9.2% share, BMW 8.7%, Kia 8.0%, Volkswagen 6.7%, Audi 6.5%, Peugeot 6.3%, Skoda 5.4%. Among the automotive groups, the ones with the highest number of registrations are the Volkswagen Group 22.6%, Geely Volvo including Lynk & Company and Polestar at 16.7%, Stellantis 15.5%, Hyundai Kia 11.8% and BMW Group 10.7%. Source: reposted and summarized from Mark Kane at InsideEVS.com. My take: these numbers in the Netherlands just are foreshadowing what is going to happen very soon everywhere else.